Welcome back to the channel, Coin Lovers. In today's video, we're exploring the most valuable Roosevelt dimes, coins that look small and ordinary, but can actually be worth big money in today's collector market. If you've ever checked your change and spotted a shiny dime, you might just have a hidden treasure. Let's get started. First up, the Roosevelt dime has long stood as a tribute to one of America's most influential presidents, Franklin D. Roosevelt. The 1978 issue without a mint mark is a fascinating coin that continues to captivate collectors today, not only for its history, but also for its place in modern numismatics. Even in rusty circulated condition, this coin carries strong demand in the action market, and its value is rising as collectors look for every opportunity to add unique pieces to their holdings. The history behind the Roosevelt dime begins in 1946, the year after Roosevelt's passing. His leadership through the Great Depression and World War II earned him immense respect, and the dime became the perfect denomination to honor him, reflecting his role in establishing the March of Dimes to fight polio. The 1978 dime carries that legacy forward, embodying decades of national history within its modest size. The obverse of the 1978 dime features the dignified portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt. Designed by John R. Sinek, this portrait shows the president in a left-facing profile, a design so iconic that it has remained virtually unchanged since its introduction. It symbolizes not only Roosevelt's contributions, but also America's gratitude toward a leader who guided the nation through its darkest hours. On the reverse, the coin showcases the torch of liberty flanked by an olive branch and an oak branch. Together, these images reflect freedom, peace, and strength, values that defined Roosevelt's presidency and continue to resonate with Americans today. The simplicity of the design, paired with its deep symbolism, makes the Roosevelt dime one of the most enduring designs in U.S. coinage. The 1978 dime without a mint mark indicates that it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. Unlike Denver or San Francisco coins, Philadelphia coins from this era carried no mint mark, giving them a distinctive identity. Collectors often seek out these pieces to complete their sets, and the absence of a mint mark adds a subtle but important layer of intrigue to the coin. Although millions of Roosevelt dimes were produced in 1978, the survival of coins in collectible condition is not guaranteed. Many have been lost, heavily circulated, or damaged. Finding a coin today that, despite circulation and rust, still displays clear details is a rewarding discovery. These circulated survivors carry their own unique stories, having passed through countless hands over decades. Condition always plays a key role in value, and even though this 1978 dime is circulated and rusty, that very fact makes it a unique piece. It tells the story of time and use while still retaining its essential design features. Collectors value such coins for their authenticity, history, and originality, especially when the details of Roosevelt's profile and the torch remain visible. Rarity for the 1978 dime lies not in its mintage, but in its appeal as a collectible. As more collectors focus on completing full date and mint mark sets, every piece becomes necessary. A Philadelphia dime from 1978 in any collectible condition fills an important place in these sets, ensuring steady demand in the numismatic market. The action market continues to show enthusiasm for Roosevelt dimes of this era. Even circulated examples like the 1978 dime without mint mark are sought after, as they represent affordability combined with history. With growing interest in mid to late 20th century coinage, prices for well-preserved examples continue to climb steadily. In terms of current value, the 1978 Roosevelt dime is worth far more than its face value when sold to collectors. Its premium comes not only from its numismatic worth, but also from its 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel composition, which makes it part of America's rich coinage tradition. Collectors are willing to pay significantly more than 10 cents for a coin that completes their series or adds historical character to their collection. For those looking to invest or collect, the 1978 dime offers exciting opportunities. Its affordability allows new collectors to enter the hobby, while its importance as part of the Roosevelt dime series attracts experienced numismatists as well. Whether in circulated or uncirculated condition, this coin retains strong collector interest across the board. Collectors are encouraged to look for 1978 dimes with sharp details, even if the coin has circulation wear. Coins that are certified by grading services carry even greater appeal in the marketplace, providing authenticity and confidence to buyers. Rusty examples can also be carefully preserved, making them valuable conversation pieces that showcase the journey of the coin. Proper storage remains critical to maintaining the condition and value of any collectible coin. For a 1978 dime in rusty circulated condition, storing it in a protective holder can prevent further deterioration and secure its details for the future. Every coin preserved today will only grow scarcer and more desirable tomorrow. The Roosevelt dime as a series has proven to be one of the most enduring and collectible in U.S. history. The 1978 dime without mint mark stands as a proud continuation of that legacy, carrying both historical and aesthetic value. Its symbolism of liberty, peace, and strength resonates as strongly now as it did when it left the Philadelphia Mint decades ago. The 1978 Roosevelt 1 dime without a mint mark, even in rusty circulated condition, is far more than just a 10-cent coin. It is a living piece of American history, a tribute to a great leader, and a highly demanded collectible in today's action market. Its value continues to grow as collectors recognize its role in preserving the nation's legacy, ensuring that it will always hold a place of honor in the world of numismatics. Next up, the Roosevelt dime has remained one of the most enduring and respected coins in American history, and the 1967 issue, without a mint mark, stands out as an extraordinary piece that carries both historical weight and modern collector demand. With its very good condition, this coin captures the essence of mid-20th century numismatics, offering collectors a tangible piece of American heritage. Even decades after its release, the 1967 Roosevelt dime continues to shine in the action market with strong value and lasting appeal. The story of the Roosevelt dime begins in 1946, when the coin was first introduced to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt. Roosevelt's leadership through the Great Depression and World War II left a permanent mark on American society, and his efforts in establishing the March of Dimes made the dime denomination the perfect tribute. By 1967, over 2 decades of production had already cemented this coin as a cornerstone of American pocket change. The obverse design of the 1967 Roosevelt dime features the dignified portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, created by John R. Cynic. The detailed profile conveys Roosevelt's strength and resilience, qualities that made him one of the most influential presidents in U.S. history. Even after years in circulation, coins from this year often retain sharp features that allow collectors to fully appreciate the artistry behind the design. On the reverse, the 1967 dime carries the classic imagery of a torch flanked by an olive branch and an oak branch. These 3 elements symbolize liberty, peace, and strength, perfectly reflecting the values Roosevelt himself fought to uphold. This elegant yet powerful design has remained unchanged since the coin's inception, underscoring its timeless appeal and widespread recognition. What makes the 1967 Roosevelt dime especially interesting is the absence of a mint mark. During this time, mint marks were temporarily removed from all U.S. coins as part of an effort to discourage hoarding. This gives the 1967 dime a unique place in history, as every coin from that year was struck without a mint mark, making it instantly recognizable to collectors who understand its special background. The coin is composed of a copper-nickel clad, following the U.S. Mint's transition away from silver coinage in 1965. While some earlier dimes contained silver, the 1967 issue reflects the new era of modern coinage. Despite the absence of silver, collectors greatly value this coin for its design, history, and the role it played in America's coinage evolution. In terms of rarity, the 1967 dime was produced in large numbers, but condition plays the key role in determining its demand today. Very good condition examples remain highly desirable because many coins from this period saw heavy use in circulation. Finding a piece that still shows strong details and appealing color after decades of handling makes it stand out in any collection. The market for Roosevelt dimes has continued to grow as collectors increasingly appreciate coins from the late 1960s. The 1967 dime in very good condition fits perfectly into this trend, offering both affordability and historical significance. As demand rises, even circulated coins have become prized additions for collectors building complete Roosevelt dime sets. Today, the action market shows a steady competition for the 1967 dime, particularly in well-preserved grades. While some may overlook it as an ordinary coin, seasoned numismatists recognize the value of securing every date in the Roosevelt dime series. The 1967 issue, with its unique historical circumstances, is an essential piece in completing a collection. Current market values for the 1967 Roosevelt dime can exceed its face value significantly when sold to collectors. Very good condition examples carry premiums, and prices continue to rise as more collectors focus on acquiring coins from this transitional period in U.S. coinage. Even without silver content, the numismatic worth of this coin makes it far more valuable than 10 cents. For collectors, the 1967 dime provides a fantastic opportunity to own a historically important coin without breaking the bank. It offers a blend of accessibility and rarity, ensuring it appeals to both new collectors and seasoned investors. The demand for coins in very good condition keeps this piece in the spotlight, and values are projected to remain strong in the coming years. Those who acquire this coin should also focus on preservation. Storing it properly in a protective holder ensures its details and luster are maintained for future generations. Every collector knows that condition is king, and maintaining a coin's very good condition is vital to preserving and even increasing its long-term market value. One of the reasons the 1967 Roosevelt dime is so attractive to collectors is its story. It is not just a coin, but a piece of U.S. history that represents a time of change in the nation's coinage system. Owning it allows collectors to hold a symbol of the era when America transitioned from silver to clad coinage, making it more than just pocket change. It is history in your hands. The demand for Roosevelt dimes continues to grow as collectors appreciate their beauty, history, and the role they play in telling America's story. The 1967 issue without a mint mark is no exception, offering charm, historical significance, and collector value that ensures it will always be sought after. In conclusion, the 1967 Roosevelt I dime, without a mint mark and preserved in very good condition, is a true gem in the world of numismatics. Its history, unique features, and collector demand make it highly valuable in today's action market. This coin is more than just currency. It is a treasured collectible that stands as a proud tribute to Franklin D. Roosevelt and America's enduring values. Next up, the Roosevelt I dime from 1977, without a mint mark, is a remarkable coin that carries both historical importance and modern collector demand. In very fine condition, it is more than just a small piece of currency. It is a direct connection to the story of American coinage and the enduring legacy of Franklin D. Roosevelt. For collectors today, this coin stands as a rare and highly desirable piece that continues to shine in the action market. The history of the Roosevelt dime dates back to 1946, when the coin was first introduced to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt. Known for his leadership during the Great Depression and World War II, Roosevelt was also a strong supporter of the March of Dimes, making the 10-cent coin the perfect denomination to carry his image. By 1977, the Roosevelt dime had already been in circulation for more than 30 years, solidifying its place in the hearts of Americans and coin collectors alike. The obverse of the 1977 dime features the classic portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, designed by John R. Sinek. The portrait captures Roosevelt's strength and determination, qualities that defined his presidency and his leadership during some of the nation's most difficult years. Even in very fine condition, the details of this portrait remain sharp and striking, reminding us of the artistry behind U.S. coin design. On the reverse, the 1977 dime proudly displays a torch in the center, flanked by an olive branch and an oak branch. These symbols represent liberty, peace, and strength, three ideals that remain essential to the American spirit. This timeless reverse design has remained unchanged since 1946, a testament to its power and popularity among both collectors and the public. One of the defining features of the 1977 Roosevelt dime is its lack of a mint mark. Unlike coins struck at branch mints, dimes produced at the Philadelphia Mint during this period did not carry a mint mark. This absence makes it instantly recognizable and adds an extra layer of historical interest for collectors who value the subtle details that make each coin unique. The coin was struck in a copper-nickel clad composition, which had been introduced in 1965 to replace the silver content in dimes. This change was part of a larger shift in U.S. coinage as the demand for silver rose in the 1960s. The 1977 issue reflects this modern era of coinage, bridging the gap between the older silver dimes and the modern clad coins that remain in circulation today. In terms of rarity, while millions of 1977 dimes were minted, coins in very fine condition are becoming increasingly scarce. Many examples from this year were heavily circulated, making it difficult to find coins that retain clear details and attractive surfaces. This is exactly why collectors value very fine condition pieces, as they represent the best of what survived decades of everyday use. The collector demand for the 1977 dime has grown steadily, particularly among those who are building complete Roosevelt dime sets. Each year and mint mark combination tells a different story, and the Philadelphia-issued 1977 dime, without a mint mark, is an essential part of that collection. Its strong historical background and enduring design make it a must-have coin. Today, the action market reflects the growing interest in Roosevelt dimes from the 1970s. Collectors are eager to secure coins from this period in higher grades, knowing that condition is the key to long-term value. A very fine 1977 dime is exactly the type of coin that stands out, making it more than just pocket change. It is a collectible with real market power. The current market value of a 1977 dime in very fine condition is already above its face value, and trends show that its demand will continue to rise. While some may see it as a common coin, experienced numismatists understand that condition and historical significance elevate its worth. This makes the 1977 dime a smart choice for collectors and investors alike. For collectors, acquiring this coin is not only about owning a piece of history, but also about preserving value for the future. The 1977 dime represents a key date in the Roosevelt series, and its collectible appeal is undeniable. Each year, as more circulated coins fade away, the well-preserved examples become even more desirable. Preservation plays an important role in maintaining and increasing the coin's value. Collectors who store their coins in protective holders ensure that the details remain sharp and the surfaces stay free from further wear. With the 1977 dime already in very fine condition, proper care will guarantee that its beauty and value endure for generations. One of the most compelling aspects of the 1977 dime is the story it tells. It embodies a transitional period in American coinage history and serves as a lasting tribute to Franklin D. Roosevelt. Holding this coin is like holding a piece of American resilience and progress, making it an essential addition for anyone passionate about history and collecting. The demand for Roosevelt dimes has never been stronger, and the 1977 issue is a shining example of why collectors pursue this series so passionately. With its strong design, historical ties, and increasing rarity in higher grades, the 1977 dime continues to command attention in today's numismatic market. In conclusion, the 1977 Roosevelt I dime, without a mint mark and preserved in very fine condition, is a treasure worth far more than its 10-cent face value. It represents history, artistry, and enduring demand in the world of coin collecting. For those who hold it, this coin is not only a collectible, but also a piece of American legacy with big value in today's action market.